Hi, lovelies. I am Miss Geneva Tarot, and today we are doing your energy update, your bi weekly energy update to be exact. And you guys, it doesn't matter when you tune into these babies. If it resonates with you, then it is for you. The only thing I need you to do is to make sure you're subscribing, liking, sharing these videos so we can exchange energy and I can give you the much needed messages that you personally need. All right, you guys, we're going to be also including some dye today. I got my trusty Osho Zen out here, and I have this manifestation deck that I obviously have forgotten the name of again. But like I always tell you guys, if you're interested in these decks, ask me. I will put the name and the link to get them down below. All right. And with that said, let's get right into this party. We're going to go right into Aries. Hi, Aries and Cross Watchers. Thank you so much for being here today. We're going to start right into finances, career for Aries. Oh, did you guys see that? We got flying out the deck. I feel like there's blockages for you, Aries. And I've gotten that in my readings recently too, one-on-one. Aries kind of having what they feel to be blockages. I'm not going to say you have blockages, but what you feel to be blockages. Okay. Things are not happening as fast as desired, or you expected it to. And you're kind of, looking at what could have been compared to what is, having this maybe negative mindset, or at least thinking that maybe an opportunity has passed you by. All right, so let's go from there. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. You're going into better days. All these worries that you're holding on to are going to be releasing. Here is you, or has been in the recent past, all right, kind of having some issues, figuring out what your next move is, okay? And for a lot of you, I think this is something to do with the second line of income. Excuse me. Wow. Breakthrough. I felt this, Aries, that, everything's feeling like it's at a, maybe a crossroads, that nothing's working for you, that everything's kind of out of reach. And there's so much probably working in the background energetically that you're unaware of, and is about to break through. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this is huge for you. All right. This shows you breaking through not only this wall where you're not seeing the possibilities and all the opportunities coming your way, but also getting out of this gloomy state, feeling more positive, and calling in that money. I refer to this card a lot, Aries, as having your cake and your ice cream too. All right. Because not only does this show happiness, a good family life, a good home life, but it also shows abundance. So you are feeling like you're off course, but I feel like the universe is working in your favor. And the guides are saying this is beyond your illusion. And I think this card in reverse is like you're starting to get hints. You're starting to understand that maybe there's more going on than you're aware of. All right, let's shuffle these babies and see what we can pick up. Guys, what do we see for Aries around career? Give me some direct answers right now. Your purpose is greater than your doubts. Wow. The right people, the ones who resonate with your truth, are waiting for you to step fully into your power. Speak with confidence and they will come. So I almost feel like, you have to get past this gloomy state, right? You have to stop tuning into what it is that you don't want, what you believe is being served to you, so that you can step into this here, my dear. And I'm not trying to say you're doing it wrong, Aries. We're all humans. We try to be practical. We try to make good decisions for ourselves. But sometimes when we let that critical mind take over and start analyzing things too much, we can create some blockages, okay? Undeserving. Feelings of unworthiness stem from forgetting who you truly are, a being of infinite value, worth of love and abundance. Let go of self-doubt and watch as the universe mirrors your belief system. Yeah, I mean, you just need to sit down and, really analyze what's the thought bases that are going through your mind and what thought bases you would have if you had what you truly desired, and start doing some upgrading, Aries, because I see abundance for the taking and right around the corner for you. Sorry, you guys, I got to answer my phone real quick. 1 second. All right, nothing big deal. We are moving forward to love. And I am so excited. This is my first reading that I am interpreting the die. That's going to give us some zodiac signs of maybe people that we're dealing with or that are going to be coming forward. Let's see what we pick up here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I'm looking, you guys, I haven't memorized all these signs. Oh, this is a Taurus. No, it isn't. What is that? Don't listen to me, you guys. I'm losing my mind over here. Okay, moving forward. Somebody has Cancer, okay? And I'm picking up that this person's been thinking about you and could possibly come forward. I'm also seeing something about 11-3. Maybe that's a birthday. Maybe it's 3/11, which is just around the corner for us. And that's pretty close date. So let's see what we can pick up around that. Oh, says beyond your illusion. That's what we're flying out. So I feel like somebody's coming forward to you that you don't know, or at least don't expect to come forward to you. For some of you, it could be a Cancer. Oh, Aries. I bet you, as you start to raise your energy and your confidence around your career and around finances, you're going to be putting out this intense, passionate energy, and somebody's going to be coming really fast towards you. So here's what you need to know about this person. And we're going to roll one more time. I want to see. Is that a Libra? We got a Libra and we got a Sagittarius. Interesting. So it could be a Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer. What was the other one, you guys? I had to die. Libra. This is somebody that's had feelings for you, Aries. But here's the reality of it is they're not ready. I feel like this is a test from the universe. Look at this, maturity card in reverse. I don't think they're lying about their passion for you. I feel like this is somebody that, you had some romantic times with. Maybe you guys dated. We got the turning in reverse. So this person has feelings for you. You're kind of the person maybe that got away, or they still think of you as a good catch. You're the empress or emperor in their mind. All right, seeing that. And I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't come forward on 3/11, you guys. Okay, look at that on 3/11, or maybe you'll see a 3/11 somewhere, or has something to do with something else I'm unaware of. All right. But I don't feel like this person's ready, and they're really just a test from the universe. So I would just take it as confirmation that this person did have more feelings for you, that they did want more from this connection, but they're not healed enough and they're not ready enough. All right, Aries, any questions, any more details you may need, you could go over to your Zodiac Library, links down below, or receive a personalized reading from me. Okay, so we're going to be moving forward to Taurus. Hi, Taurus and Cross Watchers. Please make sure you're subscribing and liking. And we're going to start right into career. Career for Taurus. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Taurus around career. I like the energy, Taurus. It's almost like you're learning that these little bumps, these little scares are nothing long term for you, right? Nothing for you to get all worked up about and crazy. And here's you. As you know, I'm seeing, would it be a situation that could cause loss of patience around finances? I mean, it could be with people that you work with. It could be a situation. It could be a check that's late, just a small bump in the road that you've dealt with a million times before, right? And you're like, I'm not going to get flustered by this. I'm not going to get pulled into this. This will clear. I'm going to stay sitting back, relaxing, enjoying my best life, at least being calm. Not saying you're sitting back drinking a pina colada. You could be working very hard. I'm sure, Taurus. But this is the energy that you're maintaining through the situation, right? And I think that's amazing because what you're doing is you're letting go of old past baggage, old fears about when these situations come in that we have to take more action, right? We have to, be fierce. We have to be on it. When in reality, energetically wise, calmness, peacefulness, not getting all caught up and worked up about this, but having faith, right, is what's going to keep the money flowing and this to clear out faster for you. All right, let's see what we get from the Oracle deck. Guides, what do we see for Taurus? Give me some direct answers right now. And I got some. This was in the middle of that, you guys. So that's a really good sign. And I see that a lot for you. I mean, it could just be my goofy butt put where it's not meant to be. But here you go. 10 of Pentacles. The card I refer to as having your cake and your ice cream too, because it shows stability, a happy home, happy family, and tons of abundance. All right. And I feel like it was meant to be because check this out. All right. So it might have been from the wrong deck, but it was late either way. All right. So we got abundant attraction. There is no limits except those you impose. The quantum field holds infinite potential. What will you choose to create? Well, right now you're creating, making money while you stay calm, peaceful, put mental effort in. And it's almost like you built this machine, right? Where everything's just kind of functioning very, very nicely. And that's what you've created. You're creating abundance. Leader of light. Your purpose is greater than your doubts. Are these the same cards we got this last time around? Wild. The ones who resonate with your truth are waiting for you to step full into your power. Speak with confidence and they will come. I don't feel like this is going to be an issue for you, Taurus. I think this is more, saying that you're stepping into your power, you're remaining balanced during the chaos, and all of that is working for you. All right. I love that for you, Taurus. We're going to move forward to love for Taurus. And if you guys didn't catch the intro, I am adding in die today that has numbers and zodiac signs. So we'll try to see what we can pick up extra through those babies. All right, guys, what do we see love-wise for Taurus? Give me some direct answers right now. You are, fully just getting that you're not going to make it with somebody, right? I got letting go. You're healing from a situation. And this could be past. This doesn't have to so much be recently, but maybe you thought somebody would return and they have not. I got the understanding in reverse, which means you're getting it. You're starting to see the true picture around this connection. And it's not going to be you guys building together, living together, and all that goodness. And here's you. You're being bold. You're being assertive. You're ready to put yourself back out there. And you're not going to stay in a place of being sad. Matter of fact, I don't feel like you're sad or sorrowful around this anymore. And that this was just the last healing, part for you. The last part for you to process that this is not returning. That this is definitely 100% over with. Yeah. laziness in reverse. This person could have had alcohol or drug problems. They're definitely not making the right moves in the direction for you. And I could even see that they were possibly hurtful in different feelings, even though you felt very in tune and connected to this person. All right, so let's see what we got here. Wow, was this another Taurus? That's what I just got there. Is I mean, and it could be, it could not be. This isn't a 100% thing. I'm just now starting to learn all the zodiacs, so bear with me. But I'm also picking up on an Aquarian as a possibility here for you. But I feel like you're taking the time to heal, overcome this completely, and I love that. I tell you guys all the time, that's the close, you know, the best thing you can do to get yourself out there for love again. It's the fastest thing you can do, right? If you put yourself out there unhealed, you'll just call somebody in that's also unhealed. And that's just not going to work very well. This back, like, you know, I'm sitting back, I'm relaxed, I'm just enjoying life, going with the flow kind of energy is really good to have right now, because you've just done process. It's really good to be gentle on yourself, show some self-love. And I see you're getting your passion back, getting your mojo back. And before you know it, I mean, I feel like what you're building is somebody wanting to put their full attention to you. Look at this. We got the Lovers card. It's in reverse. I feel like, you know, it's something that you've missed, but now that is coming into transformation. All right. So we got you putting you on a pedestal. So more people are coming in that are seeing all the self-love, all the passion you have for life, and you are calling in more people. And I don't even want to say people because I feel like you're calling in your committed person. I'm definitely picking up on a singular energy. All right. So very, very cool. Let's try to see who this new person is that could be coming in. And I don't feel like it's immediate, Taurus, but let's see what you got here. We got a Capricorn. Some of these are not the same as this over here at all. Capricorn, Libra, and a Sagittarius is what it's looking like. Yeah. All right. And as for numbers, I have a 1 and an 8. So again, I don't know if that's 18. I don't know if that's a birth date for somebody. I don't know if it's the day of when you broke up with this person that we picked up on. You let me know. Comment down below and tell me what you can get from my readings and if they resonate, please. All right, so we're moving forward to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. How are you today? Please make sure you're liking and subscribing so we can exchange energy. And we're going to start right into career. Guides, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around career for Cancer. There's something about fear of spending money or losing money. I feel like it's you wanting to make an investment or spend money on something, but you're scared to. Look, here's being attached to money and holding on to it. Here's it in the reverse form, which me would be spending it, letting it go. All right, we got the Courage card in reverse, and we got the Racking of the Mind card. So there's a lot of, you know, emotions being brought up around the releasing of this money. Okay. I feel like, you know, you're kind of feeling like things don't work well for you, you know, that you're destined for failure, you know, you're destined to be in this gray state where everybody else is living this beautiful, you know, bright colored life over here. I got the Master card in reverse. So a lot of low self-esteem, a lot of thought bases on how, you know, you're going to mess this up or you're not going to be able to embrace this and make this happen. But at the same time, you're daydreaming about it. You're fantasizing it. You're really wanting this. Okay. I think the guys are encouraging you to move forward. Yeah, they're saying to not let, your fears or past situations that you build up, these, old baggage of fears and, set belief systems stop you from the success you could have. Because anything past wise has happened for you does not, look at this, wasted time. Not all ventures will bring you fulfillment and success that you were hoping for. Examine your examine where you're putting your time and energy, and consider if things are just not worth it anymore. All right, so you're scared to make changes, but the guys are saying you're wasting your time with all these, negative thought bases, putting in your energy into past situations where they're trying to get you to level up. Yeah, call of destiny. Look at that. It is time to level up, Cancer. What happened in the past has no bearing what could happen today. That is a life lesson. That was something for you to gain knowledge from, experience from. You haven't stopped yet, so you haven't failed. All right. So let's see. Do you have a feeling that you are destined for greater things? Honor the call or destiny that comes from deep within you and release it into the universe through action and intention. All right. So I feel like when we get those aha moments where we feel like something really resonates with us, it feels good, it feels right, that these could be infused messages from our higher self, from spirit, the universe, and that we're meant to run with it. But that our human side a lot of times takes over, and that critical mind starts analyzing, and you say, oh no, Tim, Joe, or Harry couldn't do it. And that one time when I tried this, I didn't accomplish that either. And the next thing you know, you're just sat daydreaming, all right, over and over. But when you daydream like this, what you're doing is you're seeing things in your manifestation bank that you can align with and, take advantage of and experience at any point in time. All right. So that's the whole thing, that this visualization isn't so much a waste of time, but when we hold on to it out of lack of belief, it becomes a delusion. All right. I've been going to Abraham Hicks Lives, you guys, their seminar. And that is one thing that stuck with me is, when we're daydreaming, we're fantasizing about something and we want it and we don't let it go. What is it? It's a delusion. Right? It becomes a delusion. So you're either going to be delusional or successful. And I mean that lightly, you guys. I'm not trying to call you anything but, possibly successful. But realize that it's now time for you to step into your power. All right, Cancer, thank you so much. Let's move forward to love. Guides, what do we see for Cancer around love? Give me some direct answers right now. Oh. If I can keep a hold of the cards. Wow. You have somebody watching you staying silent. You might have some idea of who this person is, but you'd probably be like, probably not. You might think, oh, maybe it's them, but you won't be, 100% sure. Right? I'm seeing something about a past life connection, a soul tie. All right. And they're being silent. This is somebody not speaking to you. And I'm not saying like you're mad and, you guys are not on speaking terms, but you're distant at the very least right now. I also feel like this person didn't, up their game with you, right? They might have opened a door to something and then just kind of sat back and didn't take things to the next level relationship-wise. I feel like they weren't ready for it. So I feel like you could definitely have some history with this person in the past and this lifetime, not just in the past life. And I think the guys are saying it's beyond your illusion, but only a little bit. You're kind of like, really? Is that person still really, paying attention to me? And the guides are saying yes. All right. I feel like there's a lot of attachment to you, but look, this was in the reverse form. I feel like this person could have dealt with drugs, maybe alcohol issues, definitely some toxic ways. Wasn't, doing things the way they need to, probably wasn't pursuing a career, things on that line, at least not the way that they could have been. So yeah, and I also see that they're carrying some hurt feelings because they still feel very in tune with you. And I'm going to use the term loose feelings lightly because I don't feel like you did anything per se to hurt their feelings. It was all them and not being ready for this connection. All right. So I feel like there wasn't a huge falling out per se, but maybe there was supposed to be a meeting, a trip of some sort to come together, and this person kind of backed off. Let's try to get a zodiac for this person. So maybe I can give you some more details. And I feel like this person can be bold sometimes and very assertive. So it's hard to imagine like they're not that confident enough to, secure this relationship. But yeah, I just feel like for a lot of them, we're ready. We got a Saggy here. And Leo. Saggy and Leo is what I'm picking up. Number wise, we got 10 and a 4. All right. So I don't know if that's 104. I don't know if that's 410 or if it's, 10-4 as in a date. You let me know if that resonates in some way for you. I feel like this person's going to turn you into a whole new direction in life when they come back forward. I feel like they could come back forward to you and have a more ready, direct energy. Yeah, see, look, this is the ending card for them. Rebel, bold, assertive, breaking past their old barriers. All right. So this person's done a lot of growing. Okay. And I feel like they're going to come forward to you in a lot better state than when they left. All right. So we're moving forward to Leo. Hi, Leo. Thank you for being here. Cross watchers as well. We're going to go right into career. Guys, what do you see for Leo around career? Give us some direct answers right now. Oh, man. You are yet to see all the abundance that you've been calling in. Like all the hard work you have put in are yet to pay off. Okay. And I feel like you were a little sad about this. Like I am working so hard and had so little to show. Right. But the guides are saying you just weren't consciously aware. We got the consciousness in reverse of how much was really working for you, how much that all of this is really building an energetic plan. All right. And as you're moving more into alignment of what you desire and letting go of all these bad baggage of woohoo me. And, this will always happens to me. And of course, this didn't work out for me and all these things. You're going to be going from the immaturity level, showing that you're only bringing in part of the money you could be making, into being the person that mastering their career, their finances. Okay. I see something about traveling. You might have to get out of your local area. If you've been thinking about relocating, maybe you were thinking about taking a job that involves traveling or at a distance. The guys are saying, go for it. It resonates with you. Okay. You'd be very in tune with this. You'd be very good at it. And this would bring in a lot of transformation spiritually, emotionally, financially, tons of growth and changes. So maybe you're just in the wrong area. I don't know what exactly this means for you. There's a lot of you here. Maybe you could tell me below in the comments how this resonates with you. Maybe you were thinking about moving to another town where there's more possibilities, maybe another country, which would be huge. But that's what I'm seeing there. And I'm picking up the numbers 10-4, which I think we already picked up, you guys, in this last Cancer. All right. We picked up the 10-4. So that's really interesting. Could be 104, 410. You know, it could be a birthday or a day of something that went down or when you'll relocate. You guys let me know. All right. Please let me know how it resonates and works out for you. Okay. So Virgo, taking a deeper look around career. What do we see, guys? Scared mindset. If you believe there is never enough time, love, or resources, you will unknowingly create that experience. Shift your focus from fear of loss to trust in overflow. What is meant for you will never be scarce. So, I mean, I think we kind of seen this, you know, that you were just kind of consciously unaware. That's all in your manifestation bank that you can embrace. But I think you're starting to get it. I think you're really starting to get in line. I think there's an offering that's going to come your way that has something to do with traveling, you guys, that's going to bring you right into here. All right, we got the abundant attraction. So you're making a transformation. You're pivoting into a better financial position. And it says there are no limits except those you impose. The quantum field holds infinite potential, which will you choose to create. And you guys, did we not get this already a couple times today? I feel like that's the overall message for us, right? Okay, what do I got going on here, you guys? My phone is going crazy. Let me turn the volume off. Doesn't look like there's anything serious happening. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move forward to love for Leo. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers around love for Leo. Leo, you have taken the time to heal, balance yourself, love yourself, all that goodness. But you're like, wait a minute, I still can't feel, you know, nobody's showing up. You know, I did this work. You know, here's you were, you know, freaking out maybe about your past connection or your past several connections and how they turned out. And you processed it. You worked through it. All right. Excuse me. So I'm super excited about that. But then here's you now like, hey, I did all that. When is my person coming? You know, I'm over here in this gray, dull world where everybody else is living this bright, colorful life. And you're an emotional person. You love being around people. You love feeling love and to give love, and you really want your person. You're not going to let that go. You're not one that want to stay by themselves, and you want to be socializing more. It could even be, you know, with friends, you know, new lovers, new dating people. And I feel like you're going to be getting some messages from some people. Okay. So you might feel like it's moving slow. Please move out of that mindset ground, get more excited. Spring love is around the air. Okay. We got isolation reverse. I always take this as some kind of electronical messaging. So this could be on social media. This could be an email. It could be text, but I feel like this is going to be more from social media, something on the lines of that. And this is going to be new people wanting to bud relationships. And I'm going to say it again. This is new people. These aren't people that you've dated before. You know, maybe they're already on your friends list, but this is not somebody that you have a huge connection with or have in the past tense. These are new people because you're bringing new energy to the table. You're calling in people that are matching of your energy. I love that for you. Okay. And it's okay to trust. All right. Not everybody is going to be on your level. Not everybody is going to be worthy of your time. Move very slow with people. I see a lot of fear bases around, people coming in and making a mess of things that you already created. So know that sometimes the universe sends you people, tester people, but more than anything, people come in that are in alignment with you. And the more you're calm, going with the flow, peaceful, the more you're going to get a return on that energy. All right. And that person I saw up above wasn't coming in wanting to play games. All right. So let's see what we get here around zodiac signs and numbers. All right. We got a Saggy here. And a Virgo. Interesting. We also have the numbers 5 and 6. All right. So if that resonates with you guys, or maybe a 6-6. If I didn't hit that, it moves 6-6, you guys. All right. So, wow. I don't know how, if that's 66, maybe that's a date, maybe it's a birthday. I don't know. Let me know. But I hope all that resonates with you or helps you have a beautiful day. All right, we're going to move forward to Virgo. Hi, Virgo and Cross Watchers. Thank you for being here today. Please make sure you're liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing so we can exchange energy. All right, you guys, we're going to go right into career. Career for Virgo, guys. What do we see? Virgo. Wow. Okay, so somebody's immature in the workplace, right? And I feel like they're kind of like, well, let's just be direct about it. They're pissing on your parade. We got celebration card in reverse. So you were content with where you worked and what you were doing, and you were working well with others, and everything seemed to be pretty harmonized, working good together. You felt like you were living your best life, maybe even your dream job, feeling very emotionally content, how you were getting everything balanced out and in place. And then I got something about an immature person that you're not trying to speak on. You're not trying to get involved in it, but at the same time, you got to deal with this person, right? I guess a suppression card in reverse. Wow. Okay. That couldn't be more direct than dealing with an immature person in the workplace that maybe isn't doing their job. And maybe it's just they don't know how to do it yet. Maybe you got a new hire that needs a lot of training, that's testing patience. Or, maybe you got a big kid in the workplace that's not doing what they need to be doing. Let's get some more details around this for you. This is causing a lot of confliction because you're staying silent, right? So I don't know who this person is. I don't know how that is going to affect you to speak up in your workplace or, your career, whatever it may be doing. But this is weighing on you. And I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. The guys are like, understanding reverse. I mean, they're like, you're carrying this mental burden and you're trying to release it. You're like, I can't say anything. I can't get myself involved in all this, right? So you're trying to be less mentally conflicted by it. And honestly, I feel like that must be in your best. Yeah, I would say that's in your best interest, because look, we got the Fool's card in reverse. Trying to take any action towards this could, work against you. I think you're very correct in that. So I don't know who this person is, how they affect your job, but there's something going on here. And the guys are saying you're not going to master it. All right. You're not going to get this person to probably change their ways to be much better. I mean, they might learn some more tricks as they go on. But this is all about your passion, raising your passion and rising above. So every experience we have is for a reason. So for some way, somehow, you're going to overcome this person, balance your energy, and pull it together. It is a life lesson. And look at this. All I saw was frequency. I haven't even looked, you guys. You've seen it before me. Frequency match. Like attracts like, and your energy calls forth relationships and interactions that match your frequency. Embody the qualities you want to see in others, for you are both the reflection and the invitation. Oh, interesting. So I'm not going to say you're as annoying as this person here. I mean, the cards might have, but I'm just saying that there might be something inside of you that's worried about annoyances with work, worrying about your harmony being messed up in some way. So the best thing you can do is raise your energy, rise above, and before you know it, this person's going to either be out of your energy or they're going to be upping their game. All right. I love that for you, Virgo. Lots of meditation, lots of deep breaths till that energy shifts. Excuse me. My goodness. All right. We are moving forward to love. Love for Virgo. Oh, wow. Oh, look at you looking so beautiful. All right. So you're a really good catch. Okay. You're right where you need to be forming new relationships, the commitment that you desire. All right. So you are fine. So I don't know why the guidance that's so important to let them know that you're a good catch, that you're bringing great energy to the table, because maybe somebody hasn't came forward to quite match that yet. And I'm showing you guys these babies before I even look at them. Yeah, you had something happen. I got negative event, guilty. And I don't know if you're so much a guilty person, because I feel like this is somebody doing something to you, but you're racking your mind. You're overthinking it. You're playing the scenario over and over again. You're letting it weigh on you like you're the bad person, like you did something wrong to call in this situation. You're aware of what I'm speaking of. All right. And the guides are saying none of this is needed. This is about the other person. All right. Process it, heal from it. There's no lack within you because of this situation. Okay. Because here's you, the queen or the king. All right. You're a good catch. You got a lot to bring to the table. It looks like you're working hard in life. You're stable. You're balanced. So this is not about you and what you can call in. All right. Matter of fact, I see a lover for you. All right, we got the Lovers card here. And this doesn't mean just a hookup, you guys. This just shows a very romantic, high passionate connection. But you got to get in alignment with it first. Right now, you're feeling like your existence doesn't matter. All right, that nobody's focused in on you. And you're in this kind of state of nothingness, right? Where things aren't working out. And, you just don't know what your next move is or who it would be with. And the guides are saying, focus in on you. Give yourself the love that you desire. Put you on a pedestal, because you do have a soulmate that I feel like is not far out. All right. And we're going to get some answers on who is the next person that comes in for you. We got this number. Right? We got the date 6/1. All right. I don't know how this comes into play, you guys. This could be 16. This could be January 6th. Maybe that's a date, you met this person or going to meet this person. All right. But I'm also picking up that this could be a Sagittarius or a Pisces as well. So very interesting. We'll see what else we get there. And we got a Capricorn and Aquarius. Very interesting, especially when we got that 1/6. All right. So yeah, love is around the corner and you are definitely a good catch, Virgo. So keep your head up. And if you need more, my link for my Zodiac Library is down below, or you can reach out to me for personalized readings. All right, you guys, we're moving forward to Libra. Hi, Libra and Cross Watchers. How is everyone today? We are shuffling these babies and we're going to go right into career. Mm. If you recently didn't speak about some things at work that worked in your best interest, or if you feel compelled soon to like put out this energy, you maybe spout off or something on the lines of that, the guys are saying, no, 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 no. All right. Stay silent on what is conflicting you. Now, you guys know that most of the time I'll tell you to say what's on your mind. But I do believe we're close to entering the Mercury retrograde where there's a lot of confusions in the air and as fighting energy. I don't feel you would project yourself in the most calmness way that you're not going to be able to get through with people the energy that you might bring forward. Okay. You will feel better about sitting back, being patient. Okay. And in the long run of things, I see that you're going to stay where you're at. This is a long-term career that's going to move forward for many moons. And there's more money to be made with time. And I feel like you're going to go into a place here soon where you're feeling more passionate about your job. Feel like you have more place, maybe that you're making a big more impact. And again, I'm seeing more money, you guys. Maybe you have some extra money to do some traveling. Maybe you'll do some traveling at work. I'm not really sure. But things are looking really positive to you as long as you don't start venting all your stressors or what you feel like is wrong with the work without thinking over what you're saying. Let's sit on it. Let's not put it out all at one time. All right. Conscious creator. Be clear that the life you desire, write it down, visualize it, and feel as though it is already here. The universe responds to precise, unwavering intentions. All right. So, yeah, focus into what it is that you really want at work, which is everybody working together in harmony, peace of mind. Think about the long term, not this moment of what you wish you could say to people. I've been there, Libra. And I feel like, any kind of disharmony is going to clear out with the lack of focus. All right, very cool. We're moving forward to love. Guides, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around love. Oh, you got a new person coming in. Ooh, playful, fun. I feel like you didn't even realize this person existed or somebody like this could exist. All right, I got a bold sort of person. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if they're a fire sign. Look, I'm holding that torch. This could be somebody that might be have a past. All right, that they're overcoming and becoming a better person. But they're coming forward to you. I see this as a new budding connection between the two of you, and there might have even been some communication, some flirting in the past that didn't come into fruition, but now they're coming forward. They got this playful energy and they are excited about you. All right, so timing is everything, Libra. Let's see if we can get some zodiac signs here. All right, wow, I'm seeing a Taurus and I'm not sure what the hell that is. I guess it's a Scorpio. All right. And then we got a 10-5. So again, I don't know if this is 105, 110, if maybe that is a birthday. All right. 510 is not far out. So maybe that's when that person will enter in, or maybe that is when you have met them. We will see. Let me know. All right. So we are moving forward to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio and Cross Watchers. We're going to go right into career and finances. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now for Scorpio around money. Oh, harmony, courage. This is not a time for you to start new beginnings or to take action. This is time for you to balance your energy. I tell you guys all the time that everything is an extension of your energy. So take more action, working harder is not going to do you any good if you're off in balance. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing: harmony, peace of mind, self-love, courage, and determination. Okay, look at that flower growing out of that rock with no soil, no nutrients, no support, and it's living its best life. All right, and this is what it's telling you not to do, not to pursue anything, not to take any actions right now, to balance your energy. Get yourself in alignment with these feelings right here before moving forward and doing anything. All right. Very, very important. All right. What else do we see for Scorpio that they need to hear today around finances? You guys, I don't know if I just dropped that or if that flew out the deck, but we'll take it into consideration. Got my cards all funky, but here we go. You felt like something was in alignment with you and then it became disastrous, or you feel like it's heading disastrous. There wasn't the breakthrough you desired, and you're wanting to make new connections, you're wanting to go new directions and do all these new things. The guys are saying, no, it's not about the outlet. It's not about the outlet. This is about you needing to be in alignment with what you really, truly desire in your life. Okay. And I'm not going to tell you have to do what you're doing here. If that's something you don't want to do, then maybe there's changes need to be made, but this is not the time. And that is not what's going to help you fix your balance your energy and get you back to where you need to be. All right. So look at this, you guys. This is the energy that you have to embrace to get what it is you desire. Going out looking for all these new connections is going to just bring you down the same old roads of feeling foolish, devastation, and blockages, okay? So we got playful in reverse. It's going to create energy and bad emotions. So let's back off from making extra moves and realign. Let's see what else we have for Scorpio. Guys, give us some direct answers around finances right now. Taking a loss. Just as nature moves through cycles, so do you. When financial or emotional loss occurs, step back and see the full picture. This is just a passing storm in a lifetime of unfolding abundance. So I don't know what happened that's got you so off course, but the next moon needs to start from a place of alignment. I can't say that enough for you. Limitless universe. Check that out. The universe is boundless and abundant. Open your heart to receive without limits. Walk in truth that your dreams do not take away from others. All right. And I mean, it's not being greedy, I guess is what they're trying to tell you, is that there's limitless abundance and things here for everybody. Okay. So you having more isn't taking from anybody else. So you need to take a step back. Think about what it is that you really want in life and align your energy to that. All right, we're going to move forward to love. Guys, what do we see for love for Scorpio? Give me some direct answers right now. Scorpio. Around love. Wow, somebody's thinking about you that you would be like shocked to know. Look at this. Beyond your illusion, who's been thinking consciously about you? Know this person that's about to come forward. They might seem like they're somewhat of a good catch. You're going to, this is in a reverse form. So there's going to be some things about them. You're like, oh, well, he or she makes good money. They're loving, they're kind, they're intelligent, whatever it may be. Even though you feel like, they're not really where they need to be in life, but maybe they're on the upgrade, right? They're getting there. That's what you feel about them. But the guys are saying, no, this is not the case. We get the adventure card in reverse. Or not making moves like they're supposed to. Okay. So this is like a partial manifestation. That's what I would call it. You're trying to call love in your life. You're wanting love. You're wanting somebody that has certain qualities, and they're coming in with partial of these qualities, right? Not the whole cake and the ice cream too. The partial qualities. And you're not a snob. You're not one to judge somebody. So you're willing to give them a chance. And the guys are saying, this is not the person to be given chances. If they're not what you desire, then just back up, baby. All right. Don't waste your time. We're not giving energy to people that we don't desire to have in our life. No matter how nice they are, that means there's somebody else's nice person. All right. So it's not being mean. It's not discrediting somebody, but we can kind of tell pretty quick if we tune into what it is we desire, if somebody is really suiting of that or not. Okay. So this person isn't a bad person, might not even be a bad catch, but I would say they're not on your level. All right, we're moving forward to Saggies. Hi, Sagittarians. Sagittarians and cross watchers. Shuffling these babies, picking up on energy. Give me some direct answers right now for Saggy around career. Woo, first card, Saggy. Way to go. What is this about travel? It could be your passion raising. You're not letting go. You're sticking in. You're determined. You made sure you balance that energy and nothing is getting you off base. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of conflicting energy coming in your direction here recently, right? Maybe there were some situations that make you conflicted, scared, thinking about, oh, should I done this? Should I done that? Am I upsetting people? Do they like what I'm bringing to the table? Your existence matters in reverse. So you felt like nobody was focused in on you, paying attention to anything that you're doing. And two in reverse shows that you just felt like money wasn't flowing your way, right? But there was so much that you weren't seeing, and you've learned not to let go, not to be bothered by every wave, right? You're going to stay calm during the chaos, okay? And that energy is what's really bringing you to the next level. Okay, you were like, hey, I've been here before. This is not my first rodeo. And I know that I matter. I know that I bring in money. So I'm not even going to pay attention to what's happening in the moment and, and to pay attention into what I want. And then here it is for the taking for you. 10 of Pentacles is a card of having your cake and ice cream too, because this shows abundance to a high degree. This shows happiness. This shows stability. This shows happiness in the home. If you're wanting to buy a new home, if you're wanting to move, I would say this is a great sign for you, especially with this travel card showing some kind of venture that's going to be raising your passion. All right. So you got a friend up in your DMs. If you've been thinking about moving somewhere, some kind of relocation, you guys, it doesn't matter if this is just for a short moment to blow some steam, having some fun, or if you're actually relocating, this is your sign right here, right now. Also, the guides are saying that you do not need to be so attached to your money. All right. Spending money brings in money. Investing money brings in money. Remember the law of, sorry, you guys, something is freaking poking me. The law of compensation. And here I am, I'm pulling it out. All right. But the law of compensation. The law of compensation states that you reap what you sow. What you give to others shall be given to you. What you withhold from others shall be withheld from you. All right. So you put all this amazing energy out there. And when you're spending money, you're investing in you, you're helping other people, you're putting all this, none of that is a loss. It's going to come back to you. Probably tenfold, you guys. All right. So let's not look at, things downfalls that are really investments that are going to work out in your favor. Sorry, you guys. My allergies are driving me crazy. My voice is sounding weird all of a sudden. Toxic environment. A toxic atmosphere may be interfering with your ability to focus on your goals and attract positive outcomes. The energy around you influences your thoughts, your emotions. Choose relationships and spaces that inspire and support you. All right, so this is really important, you guys. If you're around people that are always talking about a lack thereof, that are always negative and angry, you're that energy is going to take over you. If you're in a chaotic space, if you have too much clutter in your space, there's so much that could be affecting you. All right. So the guys are saying make some changes, so you can embrace everything the difficult way. All right. Your approach might get you to your destination, but it's definitely not the easiest way to get there. Reevaluate your plans and determine whether you might be making unnecessarily difficult for yourself. And this could be about your toxic environment. Maybe, you feel like you don't got the time or the investment money, whatever it may be, to kind of like upgrade your workspace. And the guys are saying that is needed. That's going to bring you in more money. All right, Saggies, I'm here for you if you need me. My Zodiac, Timeless Zodiac Library link is down below where you guys can access all these amazing videos. You can also get a personalized reading from me. And gosh darn it, I don't think I timestamped Saggies. So I'm going to have to go back and do that afterward. But we're going to move forward to Cappies. Hi, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me today. And cross watchers too. We're going to go right into finances. Guys, what do we see for Cappies? Give me some direct answers right now. We need direct answers around career. Career and finances. Who's been doing a little too much partying? All right, so nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun. Maybe you enjoy your downtime from work. You're like, hey, that's not what I celebrate and enjoy my life. But I feel like you're getting into a more excited space. And I got to tell you, somebody's going to be reaching out to you. And this is going to be about a job offer. I feel like this is something you manifested. You've called this in. I got the source of passion. Your first thought is, oh, this is great. This is going to be amazing for me. But at the same time, I feel like you might get pulled back into, oh, I don't want to spend that money. Maybe I don't have the time. I don't have a lot of knowledge around that. And the guys are saying it's time to be the fool. It's time for you to pursue. All right. Look at the fool there, jumping off the cliff, not worrying about that he could possibly fall to his death. He's just following his instincts, chasing what he desires, and wishing for the best. And the guys are saying that's what's going to open up new possibilities, new ways of income for you. All right, Cappy. So let's get rid of the self-limiting doubts that you're carrying. But if you have the time, if you have the energy, if you have the finances, and let's start embracing, because this isn't coming your way out of coincidence. Matter of fact, I don't believe in coincidence. I think everything's a sign or it's manifested. Unwanted energy. What seems like an opportunity may come with unseen strings attached. Before you commit to anything, look deeper. Are you stepping into alignment or unknowingly inviting an energy that may overwhelm you? Oh, well, Cabby, that's kind of, conflicting of what we were seeing here. And we got the bad timing card. All right. So we got timing is essential as action. You may feel ready, but the universe has a bigger picture in mind. Release the urgency and allow the unfolding to occur at the perfect time, ensuring all conditions and support to your success. All right, so we see this very, very conflicting. So I don't understand that. So let's get into it. Maybe it's because there's so many of you, okay? So we got somebody that's, kind of enjoying their life, maybe doing some partying, that's not wanting to invest in a certain way. And the guides are, kind of suggesting, I think what it's more saying that this isn't so much not in alignment with you, but maybe the timing is off. Right, because I got the creator of passion again. I've seen a couple different times. This is an offering coming in that you've manifested. So maybe you'll have a offering that'll come in before that. That's just really not in alignment. Yeah, there's something about somebody trying to manipulate you. Transformation. I mean, this is a doubles card in reverse, you guys. The guys are saying that you're above this, all right? That you might have somebody coming in trying to play games with you. Maybe this is a part manifestation before this full manifestation comes in. So don't trust every job offering that comes your way, but know that you have instincts inside of you that feel good. And if it's an aha moment, if it's like, oh, this definitely is for me, this works for me, then that's where you're meant to be. If there's feelings of distrust, if something feels off course, I definitely wouldn't be going there, all right? We're also about to enter the Mercury retrograde. So we don't want somebody that's, fairly intelligent coming in, being able to work a game on us and con us out of some money. So I feel like to certain degrees for some of your Cappies, you have some things to be worried about. All right. So as we enter the Mercury retrograde, we do know that sometimes we can have some energy coming our way that can pull us into directions we don't know. So take your time, evaluate. And of course, if you need more answers, I'm always here for you. You could go over to my timeless Zodiac Library and tune into that and see what messages you could receive. Or, of course, you could get hold of me for a personalized reading. All right, we're going to move right forward to love, my dears. Love for Cappies. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Love for Cappies. You have somebody checking you out. You're actually upset that they don't have your attention and they feel a lack of control. Like they're wanting to come forward, share passion with you. But I think they backed up. And I think this was, something that you did that's irked in some way. Maybe you were showing lack of interest, but I got beyond the illusion around postponement. All right. Maybe you didn't see this person being like, oh, no, if I'm, just going to step back. I'm not getting what I want from this situation. I put the energy in there. I got postponement where, I try to show somebody sitting back, sulking, wanting more from a situation, and they didn't get what they wanted. So now they're slowing down. And it's because they felt a lack of passion or a lack of control around you in the situation, the connection with you. They want to share passion with you, but they feel a lack of control, a lack of ability to do so. So I don't know if you hit the brakes with somebody. I don't know what's going on here. We're going to get some more details. The guys say, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Understanding in reverse. You put up some blockages to somebody you in alignment with you. And that's okay, Cappy. You're allowed to do it. And actually, I think the guys are saying that's what's really going to call in what it is that you truly desire. This is going to call in. So maybe they were a partial manifestation. Look at this. This is going to call in commitment, even maybe living with somebody. All right. But new people are in, new passionate possibilities. And I am seeing a relationship that's going to move forward for many moons. All right. So this is a good move on your behalf. You know, there's no reason to feel guilty about, you know, deciding that you don't want to put any more energy into a connection. You don't want to waste your energy anymore. And I feel like you're going to be rewarded from the universe for that reasoning. All right, so let's see. Who is this person that Cappy cut off? They could have cut Cappy off, but I think it was Cappy cutting them off. Let's see what we got here. We got a Sagittarian, and we have a Pisces. All right. Then we got 3, 4. So I don't know what the dates are. If this is a 34 or 43, maybe it's 4-3, maybe 3-4 is when your new person, or no, this is about this past person. Maybe that's a birth date or something on the lines of that. Oh, all right. So this new person coming in, we are seeing a Scorpio, a Virgo, and we got the numbers 11-8 or 8-11. All right, Cappy, let me know if that resonated with you. And again, if you need me, I am here for you. We are moving forward to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarians. We are shuffling these babies, and we're going to get right into career. Career for Aquarians. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. There's some stressors going on with you financially or career-wise, but you got trust. You have faith, right? Look at this. This is you. You're like, oh, I am unbothered. I am writing this out. I've been through stressors before. I got what it takes, and you are going with the flow. I got sorrow card in reverse, and for that reasoning, you are having more money come your way. Look at this guidance card. I feel like this is something that was either on your life chart or, you know, that you manifested that's kind of been there waiting for you to take advantage of and coming into alignment to. So kudos to you around that. Excuse me. And the guys are showing this coming in at any moment in time. Postponement in reverse. I got the passion card. This is going to be exciting. This is going to help you invest in some couple different ways. Look at this, 2 of Wands. So this is opening new financial possibilities for you that are meant to be. You know what this is, the guides are saying, or you soon will. All right, Aquarians, good job. Moving forward to the Oracle deck. Guys, what do you see? Let's give Aquarians some more details on career and finances. Leader of light. Your purpose is greater than your doubts. The right people, the ones who resonate with your truth, are waiting for you to step fully into your power. Speak with confidence and they will come. I feel like you're on the verge of this. This is not something you so much are needing to do. This is something you're in the process of doing. Passionate alignment. Passionately aligned, The universe supports work that brings joy, meaning, and fulfillment to your life. Let your passions guide you to guide your path, and have faith that the rewards will follow. All right, I love that. I feel like you're heading to a really good time in your life, full of abundance, success, and making great memories. All right, so we are going to see what's going on with you love-wise. Guys, what do we see for Aquarians around love? Give me some direct answers right now. Somebody that you had a falling out with or you thought wasn't interested in you anymore is coming forward with an offering. All right. I don't know if this is, oh, look at this, guided. So maybe your guys' timing just was off before. I am seeing somebody, and this is saying beyond your illusion, right? You don't expect this person to come back forward to you at all. Something happened. I got dispassionate experience. There's hurt feelings, but they're coming forward to you and they want to reveal that they want to be with you. They're wanting a commitment. They're wanting connection. And the guides are showing them as guided. All right. So that's very interesting. This tells me that they're a past life connection, that you guys were destined to meet together in this lifetime. I feel like this person's been watching you for a while. You guys didn't have a falling out anytime soon. This wasn't a recent thing. They've been isolated for quite a while. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 cards talking about how they were isolated. They're not messaging. I got the two-faced card where they're not wanting you to aware that you have their focus or attention, that they're spying on you online. I don't feel like this is a stalker in real life or anything, so no worries. But yeah, wow. This is the most important card that we're getting out for that is the guidance card. Interesting. So let's see if we can pick up some zodiac signs for you. And you guys, this isn't 100%, all right? But we got a 5, 10, or a 10, 5, 105. We got an Aries here and a Taurus. All right, you guys, very interesting. Please let me know if it resonates with you. And we are moving right forward to Pisces. Hi, Pisces and cross watchers. I appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and shuffle these babies and get right into career. My hair's getting a little crazy, you guys. All right. Oh. Wow. We'll see how that comes into play here in just a second. The guys are getting impatient with me. My goodness. All right. Pisces. Guides, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now for Pisces. Pisces, something's going on, right? I had a negative event card go flying out the deck. Okay. And then I got the exhaustion card representing you. I see that you lost some passion towards your work and you're getting creative. Like you are full of knowledge. You're intelligent. You're wise. You're intuitive. And you are using all of that to try to pivot yourself into a better situation. All right, because you're not happy, but you got trust. You have faith. You have determination, right? And I feel like with this energy, you're calling in a whole lot. And these stressors that you've been experiencing are only here to guide you into a new situation. Okay, this mental conflict, if you're feeling it, there's a reasoning for it. Negative and positive emotions are here for us to learn, grow from, and motivate us, pivot us in different directions. Okay. So where this job might have been for you at one point, you have lost your passion for it, right? It's time to move forward. If you were looking for confirmation, the guys are saying, yes, it's time. And there's no reason to take a leap of faith. There's no reason to, go quit your job tomorrow and put yourself in a bad position. Sit back, start planning, start manifesting, working on you. And the manifestation part, I feel like you're really getting down, right? I already see with the creativity card, this maturity card, the trust card we've seen, that you're full of determination, that you're, daydreaming, you're fantasizing, you're getting excited about what your future holds. And look what the outcome is because of that, Pisces. That is having your cake and ice cream too. This is stability. This is a happy home. This is having plenty of money to celebrate life, make good memories, and of course, taking care of the basics and all that goodness. And it's all because you're patient, nurturing, and you are determined, hardworking, and you keep putting out the right energy to make this happen. This new job, that is you. That is you for a long term, my dear. All right. So don't look at this shift from old to new as a bad thing. This is going to be amazing for you. You're going to be making more money. You're going to feel more peaceful. You're going to feel more calm, more successful. So it's just going to be a great move altogether. Sorry, you guys. I'm starting to lose my voice. I had to get me a little bit of tea there. All right. So now we are moving forward to love. Love for Pisces. What do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Oh. I don't know what you know yet, but the guys are saying you know. You know your life is better without this person. I don't even know who they were talking about. I feel like this person might have had a drinking problem. They were lazy anyhow, something along the lines of that. All right, so I got understanding. You figured somebody out, right? And because you saw their true colors, you decided not to fight with them. You released the stress. You release some mental conflict. You now know they're not the brightest thing. They're not trying to make changes. They're not trying to embrace new ways of being. And this person could have an alcohol, drug problem, or just be lazy, putting their attention in wrong directions, not working on their self. And you are like, no, 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 not for me, right? So you've seen somebody's true colors. And you're feeling good about being on your own. You're taking the time to heal. You're working on your finances. Look at this. I got ripeness in reverse. You know you're not ready. You know you're not ready for love yet, but you're good with that, right? You're loving yourself. You know the moves you're making is going to call in better options for you. All right, so you're harmonized. You're peaceful. You're putting on this loving, amazing energy out to the universe, and you're feeling more bold, more courageous, more assertive, more confident, and you're learning how to be on your own. And I'm not saying you don't know how to be, but for 100%, you are feeling fulfilled completely on your own, and it feels good. And the more you begin to shine, more you begin to bloom, the more new love is going to be coming to you. All right, Pisces. Oh, wait. Let's see what we pick up here. Who could have this past person have been in Zodiac? You guys are going to have to let me know if you like these. All right, so that's a Cancer. And that is an Aries. And then we have a 12-7. That's my birth date, you guys. So I don't know where I come into play, but let me know. All right, you guys. I love this so much. I'm going to be bi-weekly reading. In between those readings, look for my lives or tune into your timeless Zodiac Library. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, I'm shuffling those babies.